What is up, everybody? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. Got an interesting one in from Kizer that we're going to take a look at. Let's get into it. All right, so we have the trestle in from Kizer. This is an Anzo design, premium feeling. This feels like titanium with a steel back to it. It feels so lightweight. I don't think this is steel. Damascus steel. You got what looks like a Kabosha wood. I'm not sure. Inlay. They even gave you a little lanyard post. That's really, really cool. You got a nice fingernail pull here. Ooh, nice light pull. Ah, I like that. I like that a lot. That first pull, like a 4. That second pull, like a 7. Not that high. 4, 6.5. That's nice. This thing is super, super thin and slicey. Trestle, Anzo Trestle, Kizer written on the back. I love that they didn't put that on here. They polished this. Look how cool that is. They polished that right on up. I'm not sure if this is like a VG10 Damascus. Nice hand-feeling grip. I don't love the contour coming into my pinky. Kind of lands right on my pinky, unfortunately. But I think if you were to choke back a little bit and just kind of go past it with the larger hands, yeah, that feels good. That feels like a more natural position. Like right here, this feels like where I want to be to open a package. If I was to, no, that is not comfortable. And I don't want to go up too far. If I wanted to cut a piece of apple, I'd probably just slice it away from me. Golly, that's thin. Clip point blade. Look at that pattern. That is really cool. Polished up. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. Maybe like reverse shark's teeth? I'm not sure. It's giving me some sort of vibe. I can't quite pick it up. Now, upside down looks like shark teeth coming in. Man, the inlay transitions are really good. Feel a little bit of lip there, but not there. And that could just be heat shrink with the wood. Could be because they did a little slight contour on there. That is tough to do. Yeah, that feels good. Does it snap back into place? Yeah. Yeah, it snaps back into place. What's it sound like? Let's see what it sounds like. This is a really thin blade stock. This reminds me of like a Tactile Bear thinness on the blade stock. Like it gets so thin, it almost feels like a toy. So I imagine this is going to be a really good slicer for a lot of folks out there. And if you just want something, has a very attractive design, has a good walk and talk, going to be good for the masses of folks that maybe want to try modern traditional slip joint, but don't want something that's so hard to open. Like my Jack Wolf is one that, even though it's breaking in, still probably my toughest pull out of everything that I own. This is going to be a really interesting option. Let's take a quick look at some of my slip joints for a size comparison. All right, here it is against my Jack Wolf Gateway Jack and my traditional pocket knives Kentucky Holler Jack. And you can see this is kind of more closely sized to the Jack Wolf, so a little bit more of a fuller hand size. Now, the Jack Wolf for me is perfect. Like this is the money shot right here as far as where it needs to be in hand. And then this is great for like a 5th pocket carry sized. Ring finger fits in there perfect. I'll land exactly where I want to be. I even have, with a little bit of that kick out, a place for the pinky to kind of rest, but it's not somewhere that I need it to be, and just a little EDC, open some packages, loose string, etc. type of cutter. But the trestle feels more like a meant to be everyday use. Let's do a couple more that I think you may be a little bit more familiar with. All right, here are my traditional pocket knife exclusive Hedgehog spear points with their hollow grinds. And as you can see, The Trestle is like right here, and the Hedgehog, even though it kicks out, it's a little bit more subdued of a kick out, and I can actually choke up and get all 4 fingers on there. Whereas with the Trestle, if I'm doing this right, no, I take that back. If you choke up and you use this little spot here, I can actually get a 4-finger grip on there. So I apologize. Earlier I was saying not exactly, but yeah, this is where you want to be on the Trestle. Let me get these out of here. We'll grab the scale and we'll compare weight. Got the scale out and on. Feels fairly lightweight, as I mentioned. Sorry, the sun is starting to come out. Let that 0. Coming in at 2.5 compared to my titanium Spear Hog, coming in at 2.7, so pretty close. It's lighter than my Spear Hog. And my Jack Wolf coming in at 3.1 with the all steel construction versus 2.5, right? Yeah, 2.5. And my Kentucky Hollowjack coming in at 2.7, but being, you know, a little bit smaller. Yeah, guys, I like this one. You guys know I grade on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. I think the Damascus and titanium probably going to be something that's still an affordable line. It's probably VG10. My editor will throw all of that on the screen. Definitely don't know off the top of my head. Even if it is a more premium price point, you know, I'm thinking like around 100 if it is more of the premium. Can't be mad at this one. Fit and finish is good. You know, right here is about the only spot on the contoured scales that I feel it. And like I said, now that I realize after all this time that I need to be choked up, not bad at all. I think I am probably going to go, I'm going to go 6.3. I think 6.3 is fair. I think that's a good place to be if it is a affordable model, which I do believe it is. From them, good attempt at the slip joint game. Walk and talk could be a little bit heavier, but good attempt at the walk and talk game. Links are down below. Help the channel when you use them. Totally up to you guys. Shout out to channel members. Love you guys. That's it for me. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye.